Hi, I'm Melissa Ryerson with the City of Franklin. This is Kurt Edelman. He is one of the fire inspectors for the Franklin Fire Department. We are in a home that has fire sprinklers. Not all homes have the luxury of having fire sprinklers, but this one has it. Why is it important for someone to consider fire sprinklers in their new home build?
To me, the most important thing about sprinklers is that you never pick up the paper or turn on the TV and listen to the news and hear that 3 children died in a home with fire sprinklers. Fire sprinklers have been proven to be lifesavers when it comes to fires. The example that I use all the time is Scottsdale, Arizona. Scottsdale, Arizona was one of the first communities in the United States to require fire sprinklers, and at this point in time it's about half and half. Half the city's sprinklered and half isn't. And the statistics in the sprinklered area, there's been no loss of life. If there is a fire, which there is the possibility that there could be a fire. If there is a fire, the property damage is much less. It's just proven its value.
Kurt, I've heard people say that sprinklers really aren't needed in new homes because they're built better and safer. Is that true?
There are many aspects of a new home that make it safer than older homes, especially electric systems. You've got arc fault protection in your bedroom outlets, GFI outlets in your bathrooms. So we have made a lot of progress there. But in my opinion, there are 3 factors in a new home that make it less fire safe than it could be. And the first one is modern furnishings. In the old days, couches used to be made with actual metal springs, and now they have foam in them. And that foam is flammable, and when it does burn, it gives off a huge amount of smoke. And as most people know, smoke is the biggest killer in a fire. So the first factor is furnishings. The second thing is the open floor plans. I mean, we look at this home here and it's a straight up shot upstairs up into a loft, and there's no doors between the kitchen and the family room here. It's just an open design. And if there's a fire here, smoke and flammable gases and things like that can just travel all through the home. And then the third thing that makes a home less safe is lightweight construction. Lightweight construction is very sturdy. It's probably stronger than the dimensional lumber that we typically use in homes. However, it does not have much fire resistance. And I don't know this for sure, but again, it's my opinion that they introduced fire sprinklers into building codes because of the lightweight construction, that they wanted something to counteract the fact that these buildings burn faster than they did before. So that's where sprinklers fit in. So I'm a strong believer that any new home should have a fire sprinkler system.
But what can a homeowner or a home buyer do if the developer isn't offering fire sprinklers in the new home that they're building?
It kind of depends on where your priorities are. If you absolutely have to live in this development and the developer isn't going to work with you, then you're pretty much stuck. However, if it is important to you, I would just seek out a developer who's willing to do that. And more developers are coming around. They're seeing advantage to sprinkler systems because, especially in a large development or something like that, there are trade-offs. Sometimes the local fire authority will permit hydrants to be spaced further apart and things like that. So there are trade-offs that a developer can get if he installs fire sprinklers in all of his homes.
All right, well, it's good information to know. Sprinklers do give you peace of mind. If you're looking for a home in Franklin that has fire sprinklers built in with the developer, or if you want more information, feel free to give Kurt a call. And what's that number?
615-791-3270.